Good day, Tinkercad friends. I've got a project for you that I'm going to call Block Letter Keychain. It was inspired by one of my students and I thought it turned out pretty sweet, so I figured I would share it with you. The first thing you do is create a cube. Instead of 20, make it 10. Make sure you press enter, by 10 and press enter, by 10 and press enter. You can make any letter you want, of course, but I'm going to build a Spartan S just because that's what the kid made, and it looks pretty sweet. Once you got your first building block, use Control D to duplicate and keep adding the blocks as you need. If you want to make a corner, like you would for an S, you'll want to build with the wedge. Just scroll down your list, bring the wedge out, take that wedge, and look at it from the, not front, but the combination top front. That lets you see this rotation angle, which lets you rotate it 90 degrees by simply touching those lines. This piece is then easy for you to build all of your other pieces with. We do need to do the size 10 for that side, and we also need to click the corners and make those both size 10 as well. Pick the color so it matches the same. If you wanted to use different colors, you may. And now you can simply nudge this one into place as well. I just noticed if you look closely there was a gap between that. You want to always use your nudge so that the parts arrange the way you want. Because my grid is 10 millimeters on a side, my top view makes this nice and easy to see. I can switch this grid to 5 millimeters so I can simply move my parts in one click. I'm going to do Control D to duplicate. I'm going to bring my S over to this spot, and then I'm going to use the awesome flip command to flip it so that it's arranged the way I want for this side. So now my S is starting to slope up. I'm going to duplicate another one of these, and I'm going to bring this one up over here so you can see my S is taking shape. And I'm actually going to move that up 2 parts, and I'm going to use Control D, and I'm going to move this one into place. So now I can bring my S back across by simply using that flip tool, changing it to that side. I'm going to duplicate this little fella again and bring him up here. I'm going to duplicate that again and bring it over. It is so easy to move when you're using one click at a time. I need one of my 45-degree pieces again, so I'm going to do Control D. Right back to that wicked flip to get it so it turns the way I want. I want it like that. I'm going to remove one of these up above. And then this is where it's real fun. These pieces are the exact same as those pieces, so I can do Control D and I can simply bring them up and drop it in place. I have made a wicked cool block S just now, and I can turn it into a keychain by simply adding a keychain piece up at the top. I'm going to do that by doing Control D, moving it up, and then I want it right in the middle. And then I need to cut a hole out of it, and I'm going to do that with the cylinder hole. And I want to take that cylinder and make it 5 millimeters on each side. I don't mind that it is larger than the hole shape. And I'm simply going to grab that and align it so that it is centered this way and centered this way. It's a pretty nifty keychain. I can now grab it and I can group it. It cuts out the hole. I could also grab and group the whole project and take another look at it from the top and front, or the combination top front, or just right click, check it out. So there you go, block keychain using the 45-degree wedge and a simple cube. Have fun and keep designing.